Hello one and all! Gaming Showdown here, and welcome to my newest little Let's Play project of Pokemon Fire Red version. By the time this goes up, Resident will pretty much be done, because I'm almost done with the game, but I'm doing some preemptive recording before that game is finished because I'm excited to play this game. Pokemon is probably one of my all-time favorite franchises because it's one of the foundations that really got me into video games. Of course, I'm sure many people have said it in the past, especially in the 90s, you know, like, hey, I played Pokemon, got me into games, and da-da-da-da-da. But, still, I have to say it here. It really is what got me into games. Oh, hell no, you're not going back there? No. Back off. I apologize if you need to click on the keyboard, because I'm not gonna lie. This isn't related. Because I ain't got no 3DS capture card, or have a DS capture card to do this stuff, and I don't have any way to extra record an actual cartridge. So, I don't have any batteries for my 360 controller. So, I have to get some. I could take it out of my Xbox One controller, but I'm too lazy for that, so let's go and get started. But yes, it's probably one of my favorite franchises. I thoroughly enjoy Pokemon. It's just so much fun for me to play. I love playing, like, competitively and stuff. Well, not VGC-wise, but, you know, smoke on rules. Undeal Showdown and every once in a while Wi-Fi battles, but I will be going through each of the generations in terms of regions. I'm not, you know, I will play. I do want to play from the older games, like Pokemon Yellow and stuff. I have an idea for that game, but I do want to like go through the different regions because I have pretty much played Pokemon since like the 90s. It's just like really freaking cool. Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl? I'm a guy! Of course I'm a guy. My name is going to name myself in all caps and true Pokemon fashion. Gaming! Gonna make gaming because I don't feel like using my actual, name, I guess. Do we want to actually give my name, or do you want to be lazy and choose one of the 4 names that we have here? We're gonna be lazy. You name him Toru. Toru! Only because, like, recently someone on Facebook was, like, having, like, a stream of Jackie Chan adventures, and I watched the entire first season. Just binge watched it. Or at least the part I was able to get on, which was the horse houseman. And I just have Toru stuck in my head. So who can name him Toru? Toru! Gaming! Yes! It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to. As I have been trying to figure out what I want my next project to be on the channel. Originally it was gonna be ukulele, but only because I didn't. It was kind of, in a sense, preemptive to an extent. I found out when I got the game that I could have multiple save files because, you know, I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to do that, and I can, so it allows me to play through the game on my own time, get to know the game, find a lot of things to make a better and proper walkthrough. I may not be able to 100% the game on my own, but I can at least make a good enough walkthrough to where I can maybe help somebody who may be stuck in a certain area. So, ukulele will be coming to the channel. I know I said I was going to come after Resident Evil, but I do want to, like I said, I want to play through the game first, beat the game, try to find as many things as possible, figure out things. I will have to look up some stuff online because I'm dumb at times. But, you know, after I'm done with that, I will bring the game to the channel. So, before we move on, we have to fix something. Text speed fast. Hands down. And the frame, man, that frame sucks. Let's go with... Let's go with this pretty purple box. Or purple pink box. Why not? Alright, I'll both seem low someday. It says home TV. Oh yeah, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. I would say, like a million people have said, worst mother ever of the year. She is a horrible mother. Why does she ever think she is actually a good mother? Hey! How you doing, Professor Oak? I have been waiting for you to come, my friend. Follow the oak! Follow the green patch of grass, not brick road. Toru! Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Totem, let me think. Oh, that's right, Totem should come. Just wait. Wait your turn. I know you're my grandson and all, but wait your turn. There, gaming. I like you best. You may be my grandson, but I love you like the grandson I never had. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. Even though it's a silent protagonist, you gotta wonder, what did he actually say that make Professor Oak laugh like that? Like, did he say, where's the Pokemon? Where? Huh? Like, you gotta wonder, like, what did he say? I'm really curious on what he said. So, I pretty much know what Pokemon I'm gonna choose, and I'm gonna choose Squirtle. I love Squirtle. I normally choose Bulbasaur a lot of the times. I really do. I typically use the Mon I use, like, a lot. Every time I play through Fire Red or Leaf Green, I always choose Bulbasaur. Just because, like, it's, like, the best starter out of all of the 3 starters. It's the best one to choose. It really is. But, we're going with Squirtle. And I'm going to nickname this guy. Let's see what we can actually nickname you. No, we're going to be sort of generic. Name him Leo. Be very generic with that name. I don't really care. We have Leo. Oh, Squirtle. It's also... No, it's also a reason behind that as well. Wait, gaming, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Yay! Force tutorials! I love these things. Even though Pokemon is like one of the most easiest things to comprehend in terms of the main game wise. You know, if you go into the VGC, you can play the battle, it gets more technical, more challenging. But in terms of story mode, campaign, it's single player. It's extremely easy to get the gist of it, which I'd rather explain it myself because I think I can explain it better than the game can. I'm that stuck up. The basic Professor Oak was saying is pretty much turn-based battle system, you know. Speed determines who goes first, who goes last. You have your basic stats, HP, attack, defense, special defense, and of course speed. And since we have 20 HP, now we have two attack, tackle, and tail up. Tackle is a physical type attack, which basically would do damage to our opponent, which is Toad's Bulbasaur. And tail up is a status move, which basically, well, it's sort of status, not like actual status, but it will lower the Bulbasaur's defense by 1 stage. And you can lower or raise Pokemon stats by up to 6 stages. Now, like, get that out of the way, pretty much this is a game of spam the hell out of tackle. Now, the funny thing is, you can lose this fight. I have done it plenty of times by just pure unluck. But you really shouldn't have much of a problem, unless he starts spamming, like, unless, like, your opponent has a Mon, like, let's say you start off with Charmander, he has Squirtle, he's also spamming Tail Whip. You might be in a little bit of situation because that will lower the defense, and Charmander has some pretty high physical attack stat. You know, I think it is the higher than, of course, Squirtles and Bulbasaur's. But you can automatic level, which should give us the move. But no, that's level 7. My bad. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon. Well, it wasn't a bad option. You know, you have a type advantage over me, but other than that, it's like, what that tackle and ground tail? Like, what do you expect? Expect us to. And the thing I want to mention that this is also a rock paper scissors style game. One type has advantage over another type, and another type has a disadvantage over another type. As you can see here, in terms of the 3 Pokemon, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, you have water, grass, and fire. Whereas fire is good against grass is good against water, water is good against fire. It's pretty basic standard stuff. It's sort of how like the first Mario game that was sold in the 80s. I think it was the game in the 80s. I don't remember exact date that Mario game came out. But you know, the very first Super Mario Brothers, it was easy to comprehend. Like you jump on stuff to kill it, to kill them. You hit blocks and potentially get 1-ups and mushrooms. It's pretty much based stuff here. You know, if you're good at rock paper scissors, and a lot of them are pretty standard basic stuff like ground is immune to electricity because you know, in real life you ground objects to help them. Prevent things from being electrocuted. You know, you have those lightning rods. You know, you put them on the ground, put them on top of your house, and you ground them with a wire. You know, that way lightning strikes the house, it goes straight to the ground, nullifying any for any type of electrical damage. Sorry about that. Sorry for coughing. So, that one, it's pretty standard. Actually, I can go into more information for Pokemon. You see here, we can go to summary here in our Pokemon. Our Pokemon each have their own natures introduced in Generation 3, which is actually really cool. It pretty much allows each Pokemon to be different. Now, natures can affect it can affect the IVs of a Pokemon and the effort values to an extent, to where one stat will be higher than the others, pretty much, and one stat will be lower than the others. You have a naughty nature. I don't really remember what that actually does. I'm very bad at natures personally. And of course, each Pokemon has an ability, Arthur's Torrent, which ups water moves in a pinch. Basically, when we get to below half health, any water move we use will be boosted by Torrent, which is really nice. As you can see here, we have 13, 13, 11, 11 in terms of our attack, defense, special defense, and speed. Now, Squirtle in general is just a bulky water type. Majority of the water types you see are bulky attackers. Pretty much are bulky. You know, they could be defenders, it could be attackers. Very rarely, more in the newer generations, do you really see water types become more offensive, like the Weasel family. And if you already take a look at tackle and stuff, see it's a power 35. It doesn't really say if it's physical or not. And third generation, your physical special was determined on the type of attack, the type of move it was. Or, you know, since it's a normal type, it will be a physical. Water's always special, regardless if it makes physical contact or not. This was later reprimanded in 4th generation with the Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum games. But you can see it has an accuracy of 95 and a power of 35. And Terra has an accuracy of 100, but has no power because it only lowers the defense stat by 1 stage. Oh, explaining things to the max. Alright, final wild Pokemon, and it's a Pidgey. I'm not really going to be explaining, like, in terms of what Pokemon finding is. I don't really feel like doing that because other people have done that, and I'm just here to have some fun, but trying to be a little informative as well. I would like to get Squirtle. I would like to get Leo up to level 7. That'd be really nice to have him up to level 7. And I would have laughed if we got to level 7 right there as I was saying that, personally. And yeah, we got another battle versus a Rattata. A Ratatat. It's a female. Oh, it's a lovely female. You look very beautiful today. I don't know why I'm talking like that to a pixelated rat, but oh well. To each their own. Hey! Speed tie. Okay. Got stop a speed tie here. I'm trying to conserve my potion. Oh, okay. That could to be bad. Lowers my defense by 1 stage. Okay, you're won the speed tie and you tail whip me to tail whip me again. That would have been very bad if, well, if you were faster. And level 7 should net us our move Bubble. And this is a good thing to talk about something else. Yes. Very informative first episode. I apologize if I do want to get these things out the way right now so I don't have to talk about it later on. Let me heal my little Leo real quick before I go on a little rant. Not really a rant, but a little discussion about this. I apologize, it's not going to be a very super informative LP or just playthrough in general. I just, oh no, don't talk to her again, please. I don't want to heal up again. So, one of the cool things about the Pokemon franchise in general is the fact that there is something called same type attack bonus, or stat for short. Whenever a Pokemon uses a move that has the same typing as itself, that move gets a boost in power of a 1.5 times modifier, making it more powerful. So basically, Bubble, which is a base 20 power move, gets a stab of so it gets a boost by 1.5 times, making it a little bit more stronger than, you know, what I would do with Tackle. And plus, you put that into account with the fact that, you know, with the 12 special attack, it's a little more weak. It's weaker than our physical attack stat, but because it's stab, it will do more damage to our opponents depending on their special defense as well. So that's all the really unique stuff I want to get out of this first episode in terms of just discussion things in general, because I felt like it's really necessary to really get into things like Pokemon, you know, to kind of discuss these things in general. for people who may never really ever played Pokemon, the first time you ever seen a Pokemon game. You know, not everybody has played Pokemon in the past, you know. Unlike me, like again, I grew up with the game, I grew up with Pokemon. It was like the biggest thing in the 90s, you know, it was everywhere, literally. You could not turn on TV and not see a Pokemon commercial. That's how big it was back in my day. Like an old man like back in my day. Pokemon was like the center of attention. You had the youngest and the oldies all playing Pokemon. Like, it was like the biggest fad. I mean, I don't want to say fad because it's still going strong today. Not as strong as it was back like in Red, Blue, and Yellow and Gold, Silver, Crystal days, but it's still a very, very popular franchise. And the fact that you go tournaments and win stuff with it is pretty neat in my opinion. Let's hop them down the old ledges here. Hop on down the old ledges. Ba-ba-da-da-da. And we need to go see our good old friend, Professor Oak. Now that we've got Oak's parcel. Oh, gaming! How is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer! What's that? You have something for me? You're supposed to, little man. Enjoy. Get away from me. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it in order. Thank you. Gramps! Taru! I'm sorry, I'm going to pretend that every time I see his fucking name, or at least every time I see it once, I'm going to yell Taru. I don't know why. I just find the name funny, because, I don't know, Jackie Chan Adventures, like, one of the best shows ever that came on KWB. Like, if you have not watched at least the first season of Jackie Chan Adventures, like, the others you can pretty much skip because they're kind of hit or miss, depending on your liking, but the first season of Jackie Chan Adventures is, like, one of the best shows ever. Like, it is so good. And what he was explaining while I was talking about Jackie Chan Adventures was the fact that we obtained a Pokédex, which basically registers data and registers data of Pokemon whenever we capture them. So the goal of the game, of course, is gotta catch them all. Pokemon. But we're not gonna catch them all. We're just gonna catch what we want, and that's pretty much about it. Of course, as I've always been. It's only been like a couple games. Actually, there's been a couple games I did 100% caught everything on, which was Pokemon Yellow. I think I did in Pokemon Diamond. I got everything. And then more recently in Pokemon X and Y, I got like all the Pokemon. And I decided not to do it in Pokemon Sun and Moon because, ugh. Some days I do it, some days it depends on my mood. You know, sometimes I go and look like the thons. We're going to talk to Daisy, which is Taru's sister. Who would have thought Taru had a sister? Got a town map. Probably won't use that at all, but it's there if you need it. You know, it kind of tell you where you are, the direction you need to go if you're kind of lost. But considering I played the Kanto region more than enough times, I pretty much know where everything is in a nutshell. Kind of how it is, at least for me personally. And we found a Ratatat level 2. A level 2 Ratatat? I don't think so. Yeah, you're not doing a lot of damage because you're like 5 levels ahead up above you, and you know you're not gonna do that. And a critical hit. Critical hit is a pretty interesting thing. I was kind of waiting for one to pop up before I talked about that. Like, man, this is a pretty informative episode. I apologize. Critical hit. Critical hits ignore any and all stat changes in terms of, let's say, they raise the defense to like +4. And you critical hit with an attack, but you ignore the boost in defense into double damage, meaning ×2 damage. There's later changes on the moon with the recent games, I believe that's 1.5 times the damage, like a boost in damage. So it's a really, really deadly thing to come across, and it's something that anybody who's done a Nuzlocke before knows the pain of losing one of your favorite mons, or one of your best mons, to a critical hit. Like, it is so painful. I've lost many Nuzlocke runs just because of a critical hit. Now, this Ratatat, we're gonna want to catch it. Now, any veteran Pokemon fan knows why we need to catch a Ratatat. But if you're thinking we're going to use it as an HM slave, you would be wrong. I'm using this little Ratatat on my team. Why? Because Raticate gets no love. The Ratatat gets no love. The Ratatat gets no love. Even the Sun and Moon, with that new Dark typing it got, gets no love at all. And I want to give this little rat some love. It needs it's time to shine. It means it's time to shine. And we're going to name it Nipples. I think Nipples is a fine name for our Ratatat. It has a timid nature, which I believe timid is kind of a bad one for it. I think, if I remember correctly, timid lower special attack rate. I know it rates speed, but I believe it also lower special attack. I'll probably have like a little annotation like that if I'm wrong. But I think that lower special attack rate is speed. I know it rates speed. Like, I know like that already. But I can't remember which that is lowered. I think it's either, I think it is special attack. I don't know what special attack. But we got ourselves Nipples, the Ratatat. That is awesome. I love it. Now, the thing is, with any type of Pokemon Let's Play, your team loads are going to typically be a little bit lower than what normally is in terms of Pokemon. I'm going to give our little Nipples a test drive. Let's go, Nipples. Your time to shine. Let's test battle against a Waffle. Much be like a level 4 Ratatat coming up here. No! Gotta be kidding me! How did I call that? How did I call... I am so salty right now. You don't know how salty I am. Look, I just catch a level 3 Ratatat. Go to give it a test run and find a level 4. And the sad part is, I called it. I literally said, well, hey guys, watch this be a level 4 Ratatat. I run into the wild. You have no idea how salty I am. I don't feel like catching this one because I already have one. And I don't really want to catch another one to be kind of pointless. I'm just going to use to kind of level my mons a little bit here. I really want Ratatat to get a battle before we end off the episode. I think that'd be kind of cool for it. Kind of level 4, level 2. Thank you. Go Nipples. All right, Nipples, tackle it. You have decent damage. Now, like I said, normally Nipples here would be an HM slave, but I have a better HM slave in mind. I'm just saying, I really do. There's actually a better mod for HM slaving later on the line. That's a lot better than our pal Nipples here. I'm just saying. I wanted Nipples to get a battle because why the fuck not? But that's all. That's all it's gonna be for this episode of Pokemon Fire Red. I kind of altered his 8 talk to from the purple, like 8 long ago. Top videos are good. They're really good. So, next time on Pokemon Fire Red, we're gonna head northward towards our next destination since we got our Pokeballs and we got our Pokédex. Time for adventure awaits. See you guys next time. Bye.